Welcome, Cyclone fans. Cyclone basketball. It is Monday, November 29th. And your Harlan Community Cyclone girls are playing host to the Cardinals from Treynor. These two teams had a very successful season last year. Treynor had an overall record of 20 wins and 5 losses. They made it to the state tournament, and at Wells Fargo Arena were defeated in the Class 2A quarterfinals by Dyke-North Hartford. The Cyclones had a record of 17-6. They also made it to the state tournament and were beat in the state quarterfinals by Ballard. These two teams met up in the opener a year ago over in Treynor, where the Cyclones were victorious by a score of 34-25. As the year progressed, that offensive output increased, with the Cyclones averaging 58 points a game and Treynor averaging 48 points a game. The returners, the Cyclones, have their leading scorer from a year ago back in the lineup, and that is Claire Schmitz. She averaged 10 points a game. Other returners, Reagan Wicks, who averaged 4, and Caitlin Lynan, who averaged 4. On the other side of the court, Treynor returns their leading scorer, and Clara Teglin. She averaged 14 points a game. And then they had other contributors. Emma Flathers averaged 4, Ella Tarks 3, and Alexa Schwartz 5. Cyclones have 6 seniors on the roster compared to only 2 for Treynor, so sometimes that experience pays off. Here in this opening game of this 2021-22 season, things can be a little rusty at first, so it's not always about what you do, but what you don't do. And that turns into how many turnovers you have, how many rebounds you're able to gain, and what team maybe gets in foul trouble, who can convert at the free throw line. So some of those little things could be big contributors here tonight. We're getting ready to meet the starting lineup here for both teams, and then we'll have the national anthem played and the opening tip here in this first game of the season. So again, Harlan Community getting ready to take on the Cardinals from Treynor. Cyclones are coached by head coach Zach Clausen and assisted by Mark Cohorst and Sam Brummer. For Treynor, they are coached by head coach Joe Chapman and assisted by Justin Huseman and Jennifer Zadalis. And for the starters, number 5, Alexa Schwartz. She's a 5'6" sophomore. Number 11, Ella Tarks, 6'4" sophomore. Number 12, Emma Flathers, 5'9" senior. Number 15, Casey Lang, a 5'11" junior. And number 20, Clara Teglin, 5'8" junior. And now for your Cyclones.
Cyclones are coached by head coach Zach Clausen, assisted by Mark Cohorst, Sam Brummer, and Ellie Creed. Now tonight's starting lineup for the Cyclones: Addie Guard, 5'6" sophomore.
Number 5, Ava Munson, 5'6" sophomore. She'll be the Cyclones point guard. Number 11, Claire Schmitz, 5'10" senior. Number 23, Reagan Wicks, a 5'7" senior. Number 31, Caitlin Lynan, a 5'8" senior. And rounding things out, number 43, Hannah Sonderman, a 5'6" sophomore. So those are your starting lineups for the two teams. Now we'll have the national anthem and get ready for the opening tip. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
now we're getting ready for that opening tip to start the season off here for the Cyclones. Once again, Treynor with a game under their belt, and we're victorious over Thomas Jefferson of Council Bluffs. So they're 1-0. And in this center circle is Claire Schmitz for the Cyclones. The opening tip goes to Treynor. Cyclones back in a little 2-3 zone. Treynor getting their zone offense set up against that. Little dribble penetration. Treynor trying to break down that zone. Teglin goes back door, and there's a foul. It's going to be a foul on this Cyclones' Claire Schmitz. That'll be her first team foul. Claire leading scorer from a year ago at 10 points a game. Ball goes right in bounds to number 11, Tarks, and she got it back to Teglin, the inbounder. Cyclones off in transition. A little 2-3 zone for Treynor as well, so both teams going to force the issue and see what each team can do from the perimeter. Skip pass over to Wicks. Wicks thought about a shot, but goes up and no good. Rebounded by Claire Schmitz. And Claire Schmitz with the putback, and the Cyclones are on the board 2-0. A little full court pressure. And there's a steal and a transition basket by Claire Schmitz. And Claire's got 4 for the Cyclones. Treynor gets it across the timeline. And there's going to be a travel call against Teglin. Turnover, and we're going to take a quick timeout as Joe Chapman wants to take a break and talk things over with his squad. So out of the timeout, score is Harlan Community 4, Treynor 0. Claire Schmitz is going to the free throw line. She was fouled. Claire has 4 points, all of the Cyclones. That one goes up, no good. She'll have a second one as it was in the act of shooting. And that one's good. So Claire Schmitz has 5 points for the Cyclones. And it's 5-0. Harlan Community over Treynor. There's going to be a steal, and Claire Schmitz, and she's going to get called for a double dribble. So nice steal by the Cyclones. They turn it right back over with a travel call. A missed shot by Treynor. Cyclones back in transition. Claire Schmitz puts a shot up and it is blocked. 5-0 Cyclones as Treynor gets it across, and they're going to get set up against the defense of the Cyclones. Teglin out front, their leading scorer, goes on a dribble penetration, kicks it out. Cyclones do a nice job of closing out on the perimeter. Nice defense there by Claire Schmitz. That's Ava Munson that tips it away. And there's going to be a foul called. Foul is going to be whistled on the Cyclones. There's going to be a foul on, no, they're going to call a travel. Travel turnover on the Cardinals. So the Cyclones have it with 5 minutes to play. It is 5-0 Harlan Community. Claire Schmitz kicks it out. Ava Munson at the top of the key there. Cyclones reversing the ball across the top of the zone. And the ball is going to stay with Harlan Community. Substitute into the contest for the Cardinals. A shot up, no good. Rebounded by Treynor. Teglin has it across the timeline. And there's going to be ball last touched by the Cyclones. Goes out of bounds. Teglin finally gets it in, and there's a turnover. Hannah Sonderman steals it, and then there's going to be a foul on Treynor. Be a foul on number 15, Casey Lang. So the Cyclones will inbound it in the backcourt. Caitlin Leinen. And a three-point basket is good by Aubrey Schwiezow, who's entered the contest, and she's going to get whistled for a foul. 8-0 Cyclones is the score. Four minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Cyclones 8, Cardinals 0. Teglin's going to put up a shot from three-point land, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Treynor. They still have possession here. There's going to be a foul on the Cyclones. Reagan Wicks. The first personal on Wicks. Team's fourth. So we could get into that free throw shooting situation here sooner than later. A lot of grabbing out there. Cyclones got to watch out they don't start getting called for more fouls. And Caitlin Leinen goes up for a free throw or layup. That's no good. Cyclones trap. The Cardinal over there in the corner, that is number 23, Brooklyn Sedlak. So it's a held ball. Possession arrow goes in favor of Harlan Community. .324 left to play in quarter number one. Reagan Wicks with it out front. Cyclones get into their zone offense, and that's a turnover. Now in transition, and that's going to be a foul on Claire Schmitz. And that's going to be at least two on Claire. Claire Schmitz. 15 foul. The free throw's up, no good. Second one is up, and that is good. The score is the Cyclones 8, Cardinals 1. Reagan Wicks gets it into Shelby Sisson. She puts it up, no good. Just under 3 minutes to play. Shot up by Teglin, that's up, no good. Tipped out of bounds off number 22, Josie Lewis. Another substitute into the game for Treynor. Cyclones getting into their zone offense here. 2.5 minutes to play. It's a shot put up by Caitlin Linen. We'll send Caitlin to the line for 2. That free throw is up and good. Ava Munson back into the lineup. Score is Harlan Community 9, Treynor 1. And second one is up and good. Caitlin Linen with a pair of free throws. She's got 2 points on the night, and it is 10-1. Three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Munson. Munson gets it across half court, and she goes all the way in for a layup. Ava Munson with the basket. 12-1. Cyclones with 2 minutes to play. Cyclones in a three-quarter court press here. There's going to be another foul. Cyclones again getting whistled for some fouls here, doing a lot of reaching. 6 team fouls on the next foul. It'll be a 1-and-1 for the rest of the half. Teglin puts a shot up. That's no good. Rebounded by Munson. Minute 30 left to play here in the opening quarter. It'll be a reaching foul by Munson. Cyclones have 7 team fouls here in the first quarter, so that's going to start putting Treynor to the free throw line. One and one. And the first one is up and good. Second one is up and good, so the 1-and-1. Is good. 12-3 is the score. Cyclones with the lead. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by number 11, Ella Tarks. Tarks affected the shot there of Lynan. Tarks at 6'4" in the middle. And there's going to be a travel call against Harlan Community. 12-3 with 46 seconds left to play. Cyclones with a lot of pressure in the backcourt. Seconds left to play. Teglin puts a shot up, no good. Wicks is going to put up a three, that's no good. Sisson with the rebound, and they're going to say a held ball. .21 seconds left to play. A layup by number 5, Alexis Schwartz. And that's going to bring us to the end of quarter number 1, where the score is Harlan Community 12, Treynor 5.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Out of the quarter break, the score is Harlan Community 12, Treynor 5. Cyclones racked up 17 fouls, so Treynor will be shooting free throws this whole second quarter. The ball goes right into Claire Schmitz. She's got 2, so she's got to watch out not to pick up that third one. And there's going to be a foul inside. Cyclones doing a lot of reaching and grabbing right now. Be a foul on Erica Rust. That'd be her first personal foul. Team's 8th. And that free throw is up, no good. I have another one. It was in the act of shooting. It's a 2-shot. Well, and that one is up, and that one's no good also by Lathers. There's 0 for 2 on that trip. .12-5 is the score in favor of the Cyclones. A 2-3 zone by the Cardinals. Oh, shot is up and good for the Cyclones. That is number 5, Ava Munson. She's got 4. Teglin puts a shot up. That's no good. Rebounded by Munson. They're going in transition. Cyclones don't have numbers. Munson will pull up out front and set up the zone offense. There's going to be a foul on number 20, Teglin. 14-5 is the score in favor of Harlan Community. 6:51 left to play in the half. Claire Schmitz at the free throw line. She goes in and is fouled. Fouled by number 12, MF Lathers. It's the 15th foul on Treynor. Schmitz's free throw was up, no good. Claire will have a second, as was in the act of shooting, and that one is up and good. Claire is 1 of 2 on that trip, 2 of 3 on the night. Schmitz has 6 points. A 3-point shot up from the arc. That's up no good by Schwartz. Cyclones come away with it. Sonderman's going to put up a 3. That's no good. There's going to be a foul on Ava Munson. It's going to be Munson's second personal foul. Going to send Flathers to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. She was 0 for 2 on her last trip. That one's up, no good. Treynor's 1 of 6 from the free throw line here so far tonight. Shot up by Sonderman, no good. Teglin in transition. Little transition basket there to number 22, Josie Lewis. 15-7 is the score in favor of Harlan Community. Turnover there on the dribble drive by Schwiezow. Now ball gets into the hands of Teglin. Now they're going to try and go inside to Tarks. She can't handle it. And the Cyclones try and go in transition. Reagan Wicks can't quite save it before it goes out of bounds. It will be Treynor basketball. Cyclones picking up full court here. Defensively, throw the ball up over the top to Tarks at 6'4". Now they skip past it. A little dribble drive trying to break down the defense. Teglin's going to put up a 3, and that one's good. Claire Teglin, their leading scorer, with a 3-point basket, and it's 15-10. Harlan Community. 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Ball goes inside, and that's blocked. Caitlin Leinen gets it blocked out of bounds. Wicks to inbounds for the Cyclones. Cyclones working the ball around the arc. Wicks saves it from going out of bounds there on the sideline. Right now, we just got a bunch of turnovers happening here by both teams. Talked about that in the pregame, how the defenses will be a little bit ahead of the offenses. Shot up by Schwiezow, no good. Rebounded by Teglin for the Cardinals. And in transition, Claire Schmitz does a nice job of getting back, tipping that out of bounds. Teglin to inbounds on the baseline. Shot is up and good. That is by number 23, Brooklyn Sedlick. And it's 15-12. Harlan Community. Cyclones had a large lead of 13 here a little while ago, and now it's down to 3. There's going to be a turnover on the Cyclones. Now Coach Zach Clausen's going to want to take a timeout, settle his troops down. So we'll take a timeout right with them. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15, where it's always great to be a Cyclone.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Out of the timeout, it is Treynor basketball. They trail by 3, 15-12 to the Cyclones. Shot attempt goes up, no good. By number 15, Casey Lang. Cyclones have it. They again get set up in their zone offense. Ball's getting skipped around the perimeter. And they get some dribble drives or a post touch to break that zone down. Shot by Wicks from the corner. That's an air ball. No good. And in transition, Treynor puts it up. No good. Then the ball is tipped out of bounds, and Hannah Sonderman caught it while she was out of bounds, so the possession will stay with the Cardinals. 3:16 left to play in the half. Cyclones lead 15-12. Three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded. That's no good. Treynor's going to try and put another shot up, and there's a foul. That's going to be the 10th team foul for Harlan Community, so they will be giving 2 shot opportunities to Treynor the rest of the half. So whether it's a shooting foul or not, the Treynor's in the double bonus, and the first one is up, and that is no good by number 15, Casey Lang. She's 0 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. Good. Lang 1 for 4 on the night. The score is 15-13. Harlan Community with the 2-point lead. Ball goes inside to Claire Schmidt. She's got to be careful. She's got 2. Ava Munson's got 2. And there's going to be a turnover on the Cyclones. Layup is missed. Teglin is there for the offensive rebound. Ball to the corner, and a shot is up. That is no good, but a rebound and put back by number 12, Emma Flathers. And we have a tie ball game, 15 apiece. Treynor with an opportunity to take a lead. And there's a nice steal by Claire Schmitz. 2 minutes to play here in the half, and we have a score ball game, 15-15. There's going to be a foul on Teglin. Be the 3rd personal foul on Teglin, their leading scorer. Cyclones to inbounds the ball in the baseline. They get it into Munson. Munson dribbles into the lane, kicks it back out. Now they'll space things, and that's going to be an air ball by Munson. Treynor with it and a chance to take the lead for the first time in the contest. And there's going to be a held ball. And on the possession arrow, it will favor the Cardinals. Treynor to inbound here on the baseline. The shot is up, no good. And another held ball, so now the alternate possession arrow will favor the Cyclones. So with 1:29 left to play in the first half, the score of 15-15, Harlan Community will have it with an opportunity to take the lead, and there's a missed shot by Munson. So now Treynor will have possession here. There's a shot up and no good. Rebounded on the backside. Parks with the rebound, and inside there's going to be a foul. And it's number 5, Alexa Schwartz. Foul is on Erica Rust. Her second personal foul. Schwartz to the free throw line for 2, and the first one's up and good. Schwartz is now 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She'll have another one coming. Coach Clausen with 1:02 left in the half. Make sure he gets Ava Munson and Claire Schmitz out so they don't pick up a third foul, as each one of them have 2. There's a free throw up by Schwartz, and that is no good. So on a 1 for 2 trip from the free throw line, Alexa Schwartz gives Treynor a 1-point lead, 16-15, as we're now down to under a minute to play in this opening half. Shot goes up and good. Erica Rust with the basket, and the Cyclones regain the lead, 17-16. Skip pass over, no good, and there's going to be a foul. Let's see if they call the foul on Sonderman. They do. Call the foul on Hannah Sonderman. So it's going to put number 15, Casey Lang, to the free throw line. She's been there 4 times, only converted 1 here. That one is up, that one's no good. So she's 1 of 5. That one's no good as well. And Hannah Sonderman went to try and save it and then let it go, so she was the last person to touch it, which with 28 seconds left to play. Treynor has the ball on the sideline, trailing by 1, 17-16. And another foul, that's on Shelby Sisson. Cyclones have like 13 or 14 fouls here so far in the first half. And send Casey right back to the free throw line. Lang 1 of 6. 2 of 7. And that's going to tie things up at 17 apiece. That was no good. .20 seconds left to play in the half. The score is 17 apiece. We're Cyclones of Harlan Community and the Cardinals of Treynor. Cyclones will have an opportunity for a last shot here. 7 seconds left to play. Schwiezow loses it. And at the buzzer, that is a basket by number 22, Josie Lewis. And they take the lead at the half, 19-17. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with second half action of play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for second half action of play. Cyclones trail the Cardinals from Treynor 19-17. Cyclones got out to a first quarter lead of 12-5, and then were outscored in the second quarter 14-5 to be at a score of 19-17 in favor of the visiting Treynor Cardinals. A little bit of foul trouble for both teams. Leading scorer for Treynor, Teglin, has 3. Cyclones have 3 different players with 2. Skip pass to Teglin. Her shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Caitlin Leinen. Goes into Claire Schmitz. That's no good. Gets her own rebound, up and good. Claire now with 8 points. A turnover by Treynor, and there's a basket by Hannah Sonderman. Count the basket, and she will go to the free throw line for 1. That free throw is up and good. 3 points for Sonderman. The Cyclones lead 22-19, so the Cyclones have come alive here early in this third quarter. Ball goes inside to Tarks. She goes up, no good. Leinen comes away with the rebound. Claire Schmitz with it, no good. Gets her own rebound, up and good. Claire Schmitz with 10. Cyclones in a 7-0 run, and there's a bank shot by number 5, Alexia Schwartz.
Box out, man.
And there's a turnover by the Cyclones. We're going to keep track of those here in the second half, as there was a plenty, as well as some fouls. Cyclones had 13 team fouls, sending Treynor to the free throw line. We said that could be a factor in the pregame, and it was. Treynor got there often, 14 times. However, they only shot 28%, meaning they only made 4 of them. Reagan Wicks causing some problems in the backcourt. Now Treynor across the timeline has some numbers, and his shot is up, no good. That is number 22, Josie Lewis, and the foul is going to be called on Ava Munson. That's going to be her 3rd personal foul. Schwartz is 2 of 3 from the free throw line. She'll have 2 as it was in the act of shooting. That was up, no good. Schwartz will have a second one as it was in the act of shooting on the layup. Second one is up, hits the rim, bounces in, good. 5 points for Schwartz. the Cyclones get set up in their zone offense. While getting skipped around the perimeter, Sonderman's going to put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Teglin. And she's going to be fouled by Wicks. Cyclones doing a lot of reaching tonight. 2 team fouls. That's second personal on Reagan. Cyclones doing a good job of playing aggressively just in the traps. They need to let the person not in the trap try and get the steal that pass out of the trap instead of having the person trapping the ball, reaching and grabbing. The refs like to call fouls in those instances. Ball goes down low to Leinen. Inside now to Claire Schmitz, and her shot is no good. Teglin now with it across the timeline for Treynor. They get their zone offense set up. See if they get the ball someone in the high post. Cyclones really chasing out front there with their 2-guard zone front. Now here's a 3-point shot up. That's no good. Tipped around, and it's going to be a held ball. And on the alternate possession arrow, it will favor the Cyclones. Cyclones with the lead, 24-23 with 5 minutes to play. Claire with it at the high post, skips it over to Wicks. Leinen from the corner for 3. That's no good. Rebounded, and Treynor has numbers. A bounce pass up and good. That is number 22, Josie Lewis. She's got 7 points on the night. Treynor regains the lead at 25-24. Wicks is set up for a 3-pointer, and Wicks banks it in. Reagan Wicks. And there's going to be an over-the-back call on number 12, Emma Flathers. 4:17 left to play in the third quarter. Cyclones by 2, 27-25. Off the 3-point basket by Wicks. And we're going to call a foul on Squeeze out there as a moving screen. Her second personal foul. We have some subs coming in for Treynor. Cyclones a little 3-quarter court press, and now there's numbers here as Teglin has the ball tipped away by Claire Schmitz. Exactly 4 minutes to play, and the Cyclones lead 27-25. Teglin almost picked up a foul. That would have been her 4th. There's a turnover by the Cyclones, and then compounded with a foul. 3 turnovers here in the third quarter so far by the Cyclones. Treynor inbounds it in the backcourt, trailing by 2, 27-25. Going to try and skip past it there over to Teglin. A foul on, be a foul on Treynor. Cyclones now on the dribble drive, trying to break down the Cyclone zone. It turns into another turnover. Transition basket by Peglin. And things are tied up at 27 apiece here with 3 minutes to play in this third quarter. Weave shot there. That was Hannah Sonderman attacking the basket on the little dribble drive weave. She is fouled, so Sonderman will go to the free throw line. Hannah's got 3 points here this evening. She made a field goal, was fouled, and went to the line and make a 3-point play, and that one is up no good. Eva Munson back into the lineup now for the Cyclones. She replaces Aubrey Suizo. Hannah Sonderman has her second of 2 free throws to shoot, and that one's up and good. Sonderman with 4 points. Cyclones lead 28-27. There's a steal by Munson. And Wicks with the basket. Nice transition off the turnover there. Cyclones did a better job of getting a steal out of the press by stealing the pass instead of trying to steal it off the dribble or out of the opponent's hand, where, like we said, refs like to call a foul. Hannah Sonderman picks up a foul there. 5 team fouls on the Cyclones. Dribble penetration against the zone. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Munson. Wicks with it now. Gets it to Ava on the top of the key, and she's going to set things up. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Possession will stay with Harlan Community with 2:09 left to play in the third quarter. 30-27 Cyclones. Claire Schmitz gets it. She's going to kick it out to Wicks. Wicks on the dribble drive. No good. And they're going to finally call a held ball here, I believe. .159 left to play in quarter number 3. The score is Harlan Community 30, Treynor 27. Peglin tried getting the ball up to Tarks. It was deflected by Schmitz. Cyclones get it. Now Schmitz puts up a 3. Claire Schmitz buries a 3-pointer. She's got 13. And the Cyclones lead 33-27. The 3-point shot up, no good by Treynor. Closing in on a minute here to play, and there's a shot put up no good by Wicks, and then there's a turnover by both teams. Cyclones maintain possession here. It's right at a minute to play. Shot up by Schmitz, no good. They're going to say last touch by Treynor, and it's Cyclones ball. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Bryn Clausen puts up a shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Treynor. They've got numbers here in transition. Peglin pull-up jumper, no good. Saved by Tarks. There's going to be a foul. 6-team foul on the Cyclones. On the next team foul, so the rest of this quarter and the whole fourth quarter, Treynor will be shooting free throws. Steal on the inbounds. Sixth turnover for Treynor. Reagan Wicks is fouled. Ella Tarks gets whistled for the personal foul, her second. So send Wicks to the free throw line for two. That one's up and good. Wicks with 6 points, and she'll have a second free throw coming. That one's up, no good. Rebounded by Treynor. There's another foul. So this is the 7th team foul on the Cyclone, so it will send Casey Lang to the free throw line. That one is good. Lang will have the back half of the 1-and-1 here. And that one is up and good as well. 34-29 Cyclones. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter. There's a turnover. Reagan Wicks throws it right over the top of the head of Bryn Clausen. 8 seconds left to play. 6th turnover of the third quarter for the Cyclones. That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter where the Cyclones lead the Cardinals 34-29. We'll be back with fourth quarter action of play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for fourth quarter action of play. Cyclones to start the third quarter. We're down by 2, 19-17. And they outscored Treynor 17-10. Cyclones had as many points in the third quarter as they did in the whole first half to take a 5-point lead here going into the fourth quarter, 34-29. Each team had 6 turnovers in the third quarter, and the Cyclones start off with their first offensive possession. Teglin scores for Treynor. Get the Cyclones still a 2-point lead. Claire Schmitz with her 15th point. Coach Zach Clausen is talking things over with his Cyclone girls. Cyclones have kind of lost track of the leading scorer for Treynor, that being number 20, Clara Teglin. Treynor's trying to skip the ball around from one side to the other and get the Cyclones to overshift and then skip it over to Teglin for a 3-point basket, and that's what they got there on that last possession. Right now, Clara Teglin, a leading scorer for Treynor. Cyclones need to know where she's at on the floor all the time, as the Cyclones have a 4-point lead, 36-32. Cyclones shift up their defense here a little bit. They're in a little 1-3-1. They're going to take care of that skip pass. A little chess match here between the two teams in terms of what they're going to try and do offensively and defensively to get some shooters open. There's a turnover by Treynor. Reagan Wicks goes right inside to Claire Schmitz. Claire Schmitz is fouled by number 5, Alexa Schwartz. It's going to send Claire Schmitz to the free throw line. Claire's got 15 on the night. She'll have 2 as the foul occurred in the act of shooting. And the first one's up, no good. Schmitz with her second free throw attempt here, and that one is up, and that one's no good as well. Teglin with the rebound. Teglin on the dribble drive. Nice little diagonal pass. And that is a bucket by Josie Lewis. 2-point Cyclone lead, 36-34. Hannah Sonderman tried getting it to Claire Schmitz. It went off the body of a Treynor player. So the possession will stay with the Cyclones. Shot up by Munson, no good. Rebounded by Treynor. Now Teglin with it, with a chance to tie or take the lead here on this possession. 6 minutes left to play. Long 3-point basket, no good. Tipped around. Finally, last touched by, they're going to say Treynor. Press here by the Cardinal, and that's intercepted. Bad pass over there by Wicks. Kicked out to Teglin. She puts a shot up, no good, but rebounded by Treynor. They're going to find Teglin again. They're going to kick the ball out. They're going to reset their offense. Cyclones went from a little 2-3 zone to a 1-3-1 now to, watch her kick it right back to Teglin. There's a turnover by a blown layup there by Munson, but to clean things up was Claire Schmitz. Schmitz will go to the free throw line here for 2. Schmitz with 15 points on the night. No good. And with the next one, that one's no good either. Hannah Sonderman with the rebound. The Cyclones are going to reset things. And it's going to be a turnover on the Cyclones. That's their third turnover of the quarter. And there's Teglin. Cyclones need to get back and identify. As they lead by 2, 36-34. 4:45 left to play in the contest. Ball Goes inside to Caitlin Line and no good. Going to be touched by Treynor. So it'll be Cyclone basketball on the baseline. Wicks to inbound. And Caitlin Linen is fouled. He's on the floor, so it'll be a 1-and-1. Linen with 2 points on the night. Cyclone so far outscored 5-2 here in this fourth quarter. They do have the lead, 36-34. That was up and good. And that one is good as well. Linen with 4 points. And now the Cyclones have a 4-point lead, 38-34. .430 left to play in the contest. Teglin with it across the timeline. Treynor working the ball around the arc, and then they try to get it inside to Tarks, and that's stolen away by Sonderman. Wicks with it now on the top of the key. Ball goes inside out. Sonderman's going to put up a 3, and that is good. Hannah Sonderman with 7 in the Cyclones lead, 41-34, a 7-point lead. Teglin with the 3, and that's no good. Rebounded by Tarks. There's going to be a foul on Munson. Send Teglin to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. 8th team foul on the Cyclones. That one's good. Nine points for Teglin. She'll have a second one here. 41-35 Cyclones, 41-36 Cyclones. Shot up by Schmitz, no good. Rebounded by Treynor, and then a turnover and foul. Substitute into the lineup for the Cardinals. Reagan Wicks will go to the free throw line. I believe they called it on the floor, so that will be a 1-and-1 free throw attempt for for Reagan. One and one for Wicks. First one up and good. Wicks with 7. She'll have a second free throw. And that one is good. Wicks with 8. Coach Zach Clausen is going to take a timeout. Cyclones outscoring the Cardinals 9-7 here in this fourth quarter. To start out with, it was 34-29. Cyclones have scored 9 to get to 43. And Treynor has scored 7 to get to 36. Coach Zach Clausen in that huddle, I'm sure, is talking to his gals about looking out for number 20 wherever she's at on the floor so she doesn't get any good, clean, open looks from the three-point line. And also making sure that the Cyclones don't do a bunch of fouling, allowing Treynor to score with the clock stop. Treynor got to the free throw line 14 times in the first half, only converting on 4 of them. So out of the timeout, it will be Treynor basketball in the backcourt. Cyclones leading 43-36. Cyclones not picking up full court, just getting back in the front court, and they're in a 1-3-1 zone. Trying to make sure they keep the skip pass defended and try and make someone else besides Teglin beat them. So there's a held ball there at the elbows. The alternate possession arrow favors the Cardinals. They inbounds the ball on the sideline. There's a steal by the Cyclones, third turnover for Cardinals, and then the Cyclones commit their fourth turnover. A layup good by Teglin. And a timeout by Treynor. 43-38, 5-point Cyclone lead with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to play in the contest. Out of the timeout, it will be Cyclone basketball in the backcourt. We'll see if Treynor elects to pick them up full court or not. And just over 2 minutes to play. First half was plagued by some turnovers by each team. Again, we talked about how often Treynor got to the free throw line in the first half. However, not converting at a very good success rate at 28%. So we'll see what type of game plan each team has coming out of the timeout. Out on the floor for the Cyclones is their starting lineup. They had to begin the game. Wicks, Sonderman, Leinen, Munson, and Schmitz. And Treynor does come out in a three-quarter court press. Cyclones being patient here. Get the ball across the timeline and now going to set up their half-court offense. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to play, and the Cyclones look like they're going to try and play a little keep away, which is fine and dandy, except for right there, they bounced the ball in the center line, which should have been an over and back call. So they're going to try and run some clock, and they're going to call a timeout. Treynor people are trying to wonder how can they call timeout when there's no possession.
Over and back.
So lots of commotion going on out there on the floor. Minute 46 left to play, and it's a 5-point contest, 43-38. Cyclones. Each team scoring 9 points here in this fourth quarter. Cyclones with 4 turnovers and Treynor with 4 turnovers. So everything's pretty equal here at this point in time, but it's going to be a interesting last minute and change here to see who can stay composed and maintain possession without turning the ball over. Cyclones have 1 timeout left. Treynor has 3. So out of the timeout, it is going to be Cyclone basketball on the sideline. They're trying to isolate Claire Schmitz down on the block. Get away. And they're going to run a little dribble weave out front. Minute 40 left to play. There's going to be a foul by number 22, Josie Lewis. So send Reagan Wicks to the free throw line. Reagan with 8 points tonight. Be a 2-shotter as there's 10 team fouls on Treynor. She misses the first one. Wicks with the second one is up and good. 44-38 Cyclones. Three-point shot up, no good. And there's going to be a foul on the rebound. See if they call it on either Munson or Schmitz. And it's on Schmitz. That's her third, so it'll be a 1-and-1 free throw attempt here for number 12, Emma Flathers. She was 0 for 3 from the free throw line in the first half. And this one is long, no good. And there's going to be a foul on number 22, Josie Lewis. Claire Schmitz to the free throw line for 2 as the 10th team foul. Schmitz's first one is up and good. Schmitz with her second free throw. That one is no good. Shot up by Teglin, that's good, and it's going to be a timeout by Treynor. Minute 15 left to play. The score is 45-40. 5-point lead for the Cyclones. So we'll see what Treynor comes out doing here on the inbounds. We'll see if they come out in a full court press. The Cyclones have just been running a little dribble weave delay game out front, so we'll see if they elect to foul or how long they're going to try and let things go, trying to get a steal. Treynor does come out picking up full court. All gets inbounded to Wicks. She gets it to Sonderman. And Sonderman turns the ball over. And there's a long pass. A shot up, no good. And then the rebound by Treynor. We'll send Treynor to the free throw line for 2. As each foul has 10 team fouls, and the first one is up, and that one is no good. Each team to the free throw line a lot here tonight, and each team is struggling. We talked about that in the onset about there could be a lot of fouls tonight, which there are, and a lot of free throw attempts, which there are, but not very many makes. Treynor converts on that, and it's 45-41. And there's a turnover, and held ball. Cyclones will have it to inbounds again. And another turnover. Cyclones with 6 turnovers here in the fourth quarter. Treynor attacking the basket, that's up and good. It'll be a timeout by Joe Chapman and the Cardinals, as it's 45-43 Cyclones. 36 seconds left to play, and it's a 2-point game. Cyclones leading 45-43. Treynor's outscored Harlan Community 14-11 here in this fourth quarter at this point in time, but there's 36 seconds left on the game clock. Caitlin Leinen to inbounds. Gets it into Sonderman. She then gets it to Wicks. Wicks tries getting it to Claire Schmitz, and that's tipped out of bounds. 31 seconds left to play. Now gets into Leinen. Now Munson has it. 28 seconds. And there's going to be a foul on number 5, Alexa Schwartz. And that's going to send Wicks to the free throw line. Everything's a 2-shot foul here for both teams, as both teams have 10 team fouls committed. So Wicks will shoot 2, and that first one's good. There's a second one coming. And that one's no good. 46-43 Cyclones. A lot of different things there that could have been called on number 22, Josie Lewis. Cyclone fans were wanting to travel as she slipped. The Treynor fans were wanting a foul called as they felt like she was kind of pushed there by Reagan Wicks. At any rate, it will be Treynor basketball on the baseline. Cyclones leading by 3, 46-43. You've got to be sure that Coach Zach Clausen's talking to his gals about make sure you know where number 20 is. Teglin, she's the inbounder. 17 seconds to play. Teglin puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Treynor and puts it up, and that's no good. Rebounded by Schmitz. And they get it to Munson, and she's fouled with 3.8 seconds left to play. (46-43) is the score. Munson to the free throw line for 2. And that first one's up, no good. And Coach Zach Clausen's going to take a timeout and talk to his gals about for sure not fouling, no matter if Ava makes or misses this free throw line. Cyclones cannot risk allowing Treynor to get to the free throw line and score with the clock stopped here with 3.8 seconds left to play. So as the Cyclones come out of the timeout, it will be Ava Munson at the free throw line. Cyclones leading by 3, 46-43. No good. And Cyclones are trying to foul there. That was something that Coach Clausen was saying, is if we miss the free throw, make sure we go and try and foul the girls. So there will be a 2 free throw attempt situation versus a Hail Mary shot that could go in and tie things up. So with 0.9 seconds left, Treynor will be at the free throw line for 2. The first one's up, no good. And the second free throw is no good because number 5, Alexa Schwartz, was in the lane too soon. So it's 0.9. Cyclones just need to inbounds the ball. Just throw it deep. There we go. You got to touch it. And they're going to count the basket. Claire Schmitz. So that's going to give the Cyclones a victory in their home opener by a score of 48-43 over the Cardinals from Treynor. Cyclones outscored the Cardinals 12-5 in quarter number 1. Treynor then outscored the Cyclones 14-5 in quarter number 2 for a halftime score of Treynor 19, Harlan Community 17. Then in quarter number 3, the Cyclones scored as many points as they did in the whole first half. That was 17 to get to the point total of 34. Treynor scored 10 to get to 29. So we had a end of the third quarter score of 34-29 Cyclones. And then in this fourth quarter, there was an exciting stretch of basketball. Cyclones were outscored by Treynor 14-12, but did come away with the 5-point victory, 48-43. So the Cyclones move to 1-0 on the season. The Cardinals from Treynor will fall to 1-1. They played a game before tonight and won that and then lost tonight, so they're 1-1. This has been John North on the camera, Bill Mueller on the play-by-play. You've been watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15, where it's always great to be a Cyclone.